Welcome to Bison Plus. My name is Wow Chemist. We are going to go through alkanols or alcohols. So far, we have talked about the alkanes, alkenes, alkynes in the different topics that we did in organic chemistry. So today we are going to talk about alkanols or alcohols. And what we need to know about alkanols are they are derivatives of alkanes. So that means when we talk about alkanols, it means when we get our alkanes like this, I will simply replace the E with the what? With the OL. So in this way, you will get what we call the alkanols. So therefore, these alkanols, they have a general formula of C. So this is the general formula for alkanols. Therefore, if this is the general formula, that means the functional group, the functional group the functional group is given by the OH. And we are told that in a previous lesson that the functional group is that side where the reaction is taking place in an organic compound. So this is specifically the functional group for alcohol. So whenever I'm going to write any compound later and you see this one at the end or somewhere in the middle, you'll be in position to know that we're dealing with what we call the functional group for, we're dealing with alcohols. So because of that, let's see examples. We shall be given N because from this general formula, we are saying that N stands for 1, 2, 3, up to. In most cases, we stop at 10 or 12. But what we are going to consider in most cases in this chemistry is from 1 up to around 6 there. We shall stop there, or around 5. So let's see if I'm given N to be 1. So how can I substitute this in this formula and I come up with the organic compound, which is alcohols in nature? So I will say it, I'll have C times 1 instead of N, and I'll have my capital H, and I'll have 2 times 1 instead of N plus 1, and we put the functional group. So here we shall have C, H, this time this 3 plus this, we get, 2 times this, you get 2 plus 1, 3. Then you put it like this. So this is the compound you're going to get. So if this is the compound, we shall be in position also to look at what we call the molecular formula. The molecular formula. So the molecular formula, it remains in this way. Shall have something of that kind. But then also we need to look at what we call the condensed formula. And the condensed formula is going to be CH3OH. So they are more or less the same. So the molecular formula, this is just, it shows the number of atoms in the compound. Then also we have the condensed formula. This shows the arrangement. Also, likewise, the structural formula. So structurally, we are going to have this in this format. We shall have C, and we are saying in organic chemistry, this carbon has 4 bonds. So we shall be in position to have something like this. So we shall have our hydrogen atom here, hydrogen atom, and we shall have, the OH. Shall have the OH being attached to. Now, how can we come up with the IU? IUPAC name, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. So this system is what we are following. So since we have the carbon to be 1, we talk about this thing in alkanes, also in alkenes and alkynes. We shall have a name in this way, methanol. So you are going to add this to show that you are dealing with alcohol. So this is the name. And we are going to look at another examples. What if we are given N to be 2? How can we put this one in the formula such that at the end of the day, and the general formula says at the end of the day we shall come up with the alcohol. So here we shall say C times 2, of course, plus 2 times 2 plus 1, then OH attached. So we shall be in position to have C, 2H. This time this 4 plus 1, 5. Then we shall have the OH attached to. So now let's follow this procedure we are doing here. I can say it, the molecular formula is given by C2H5OH. We're just showing that there are 2 carbon atoms in this compound. There are 5 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen. Then, of course, 5 plus 1, we shall get 6 hydrogen atoms. So let's look at the condensed formula. I shall come up with the condensed formula. So the condensed formula here is going to be CH3CH2OH. So when you look at it, it's just the same. We shall have 3 plus 2 plus 1, we shall have 6, which is the same as this. So let's write this one structurally. How can we come up with it structurally? So we shall have structural formula. Structural formula, we shall say it, I have 1, 2, these are carbon atoms. They have single bonds in between. Shall have something of this kind. Attach the OH. We shall have hydrogen. Shall have hydrogen. Shall have hydrogen here. Shall have it in this format. So this is the structural formula. Now let's come to IUPAC name. How can we name this? IUPAC name is therefore given by, we have 2 carbon atoms, 1, 2, so that means we are starting with ethanol. So this is the name. Now let's look at what if we are given the carbon atom to be N is equal to 3. So you'll be now in position to substitute, and when you substitute, you'll get the molecular formula to be, you'll be in position to get it like this. You'll be in position to say it. What if I put 3 here? I'll have C, 3, then 3 times 2, I'll get 6 plus 1, 7. So I'll have H, then I put 7, then OH. So that is the what? The molecular formula. So let's go to the condensed formula. Condensed formula shall be in position to get CH3, CH2, CH2, and we shall have OH attached to. Now, how can we write this one structural? So structural, we shall have our structural formula. Structural formula given by, we can count, shall have 1, 2, 3. So if you have them like that, this is capital. So we shall have something of this kind. Carbon is having 4 bonds. So it be in position to remember this thing. Shall make it this way. Then the OH attached there. So now this is exactly this one, but this is the structure. So you're showing the arrangement. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The same 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7 plus 1, 8. And we have oxygen 1 here, then. So the IUPAC name will be now. How many carbons atom? 1, 2, 3. So we shall say propanol. So that's what we call propanol. If N is given to be 4, and we are told clearly that the general formula is given by something of this kind. So if N is equal to 4, I will be in position to say it 4 C multiplied by 4, and I put my H, and I say 2 times 4 plus 1 OH. So here I'll have C4, then this time this 8 plus this 9 OH. Now after getting this, someone be in position to say it, I'll have what we call the molecular formula. Molecular formula will remain this way. Shall have something of that kind. Then the condensed formula we shall have CH3, CH shall have CH3, shall have CH2, shall have CH2, this was this 5, shall have CH2, and we shall have OH at the end of the day. So these all must appear very nice. Shall have something of this kind. How about the structural formula? Structural formula. We shall be in position to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will say it 1, 2, 3, 4. So after having that, I'll be in position to have something of this kind. Then I place this hydrogen atom. So this is the structural formula. So now, what can we say about the IUPAC name? The name given to it. This is very important in organic chemistry. You need to know the name of the compound you're dealing with. So I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. I have butanol. So this is butanol. We can go further and say it. N is equal to 5. And we shall be in position to at least get the same thing like